Ah, bonjour. Bonjour, coucou, hello. Hi, students, it's Madame Torres. And you caught me right in the middle of reading one of my favorite books, La Farce de Maître Patelin. It's a play in France, and it's actually a very, very famous one. So maybe you might want to check it out sometime. Do you have something that you really enjoy doing? I'm sure you guys do. For example, for me, it's reading. J'aime lire. J'aime lire. I like to read. J'aime lire. J'aime aussi marcher. J'aime manger. Et j'aime le yoga. So those are a couple of other things that I also like to do. And this week, you're going to learn a little bit more about talking about likes and dislikes. You're also going to learn about numbers, and you're going to learn about the telling time, days of the week, months of the year, and working a little bit more through this second unit. So I wanted to talk to you a little bit about what else you can expect to learn how to do. So as you can see here, I have it open up to your course, and this week you're working on section 2. You should be in Le Jour et la Date, section 2 of that lesson. If you still have lessons to make up from last chapter, last unit, please, 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 s'il te plaît, fais-les. Go ahead and get those done. Fais-les. Do them. So that way you can catch up and be right where you need to be in this unit. So in section 1, you were already learning a little bit about numbers, and this week you're going to keep learning. You have parts A, B, and C, as you can see. So les chiffres just means numbers. Go ahead and make sure that you go through them, click on them to listen to them. I'll also include a link for the numbers so you can listen to them and practice with them on your own. Then you have a speaking assignment. Record yourself speaking or repeating the numbers 1 through 10 in French, and then repeat the numbers backwards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then backwards again. So after you complete that assessment, you can go on to part B. And in part B, you're going to talk about some more likes and dislikes, right? So they give you some more examples. J'aime manger, j'aime écouter de la musique, j'aime étudier, j'aime courir. And so just make sure you do the practice as you're going through them. Then you're going to learn a little bit about some French culture with the French bread. C'est bon. En France, on mange les baguettes. Right? You've probably heard of that word before, maybe, maybe not. So we have baguettes, which are these kinds of bread. But then we also have this other special one called le grand pain, or pain grand, which means big bread. So it's like a baguette that's long, but this one is fatter. So it's even better, more bread. So make sure that you read through a little bit of the different types of vocabulary when it comes to baking bread. And then you'll have a written assignment that's worth 12 points. So read through those directions very carefully. Since you have about a week to get through this lesson, my suggestion would be to do section A on Monday, section B on Tuesday, or Tuesday and Wednesday, since you have a couple of different assignments to complete here. So notice you have not only a written assignment, you need to do some listening. So practice listening for the numbers, the telephone numbers. Maybe what you can even do is when you're done with this lesson, ask your parents to tell you their phone numbers and then you write them in French. And then maybe vice versa. You try to tell your phone number to someone else in French. And then you'll have a discussion to complete in the discussion board with your classmates. Okay, so that's still in section 2, part B. Again, Monday you can do part A, then Tuesday, Wednesday do part B, and then we have part C where you're learning some more numbers all the way through 31. So you can again click on these to listen. I'll also, like I said, include a video for you to practice with. Go ahead and click on here, practice as much as possible with the numbers 1 through 31. Work on the words for plus and minus because those are very important as well. And then you have one more assignment here to do with numbers and telling what day of the week these dates are. Right? Now, I don't know if you noticed yet, but in France, they tend to put the days of the week before, or the dates of the week before the month. So, for example, today is Monday, February 6th. So I say February 6th. Whereas in France, we would say today is Monday, 6th February. So when they write out the date, you'll see the day of the week in front of the month. So for us, February is 2, 6, the 6th, right? In France, 6, then the 2. So that's something really important to think about because you don't want to mix up your months. Again, if you guys have any questions, please let me know. And I look forward to checking out the amazing work that you guys are going to turn in this week. À plus! Au revoir!